I gotta say, I'm having a lot of fun with this series so far. The Soldier series just feels so different to the Scout series, even though they are basically the same thing. I feel like I'm learning a lot about soldier weapons that I never really use, but end up really liking. So for those of you who don't know what Soldier Stash is, it is a series where I'm going through each and every soldier weapon and giving you as much information as possible about how to use the weapon and anything else you will need to know when using a soldier weapon. For example, this episode is about the black box. Also, really quickly, before we jump into this episode, I just want to say that over 60% of you guys watching my channel right now aren't actually subscribed. So it would be awesome if we can maybe make that percentage 50-50. That would be amazing. And like I always say, I'm trying to hit 75k soon and then move on to 100k. So if you want to help me get there, that would be sick. Thank you. So let's get straight into this. The black box is a primary weapon for the soldier and is described on the wiki as a black rectangular rocket launcher with rounded edges, sporting two dark grey fastening bands near the front end and the case coverings hanging open on both ends. You can get the black box in unique, strange, decorated, collector's, festive, and Australian, so pretty much you'll be able to get the black box in whatever quality you want with a whole bunch of customization, which is really cool. So if you like using this gun, you can get an Australian, you can get festive, you can get any skin on it, and yeah, the customizability of the black box is ridiculous, and the Australian one looks amazing. So the extra feature of the black box is that when you hit an enemy, you will be giving up to 20 health per rocket based on how much damage you actually do to the enemy. The health received only scales up to 20 on attacks that are over the base damage, and it doesn't grant overheal, so you can only get back up to 200 HP max from this gun alone. Now, as a trade-off to that little feature is the fact that you've got 3 rockets instead of 4, which honestly, while I was playing, wasn't actually a huge deal. And I found that it wasn't a massive disadvantage and that I could still get kills without that 4th rocket. So, you know what, it's not too bad of a trade-off to be getting health a whole lot, but sometimes I wish I had that 4th rocket, but yeah, it didn't really become a huge issue that I wanted to swap off the black box at all. The base damage for the black box is 90, with its maximum fall off damage being 48, with a maximum ramp up damage being 112. Then if you get a crit, obviously, you're going to be dealing a huge 270 damage, which is actually, you know what, a lot. Wouldn't kill a full health heavy, but oh well, you get close. And in terms of where to use this weapon, I don't think there is a bad place to use it. Since it works just like the regular rocket launcher, I feel as though there's nowhere this weapon wouldn't work, because it's got splash damage. Obviously in confined spaces the splash damage will work, but you might end up hurting yourself, which isn't the smartest idea. But it's a rocket launcher, that will happen no matter what rocket launcher you're using, so you know, what can you do? While I was using the black box, I used it with my regular soldier loadout, which was the Marquee Gardener and the gunboats. However, the black box with the conch is a really good loadout to use if your main goal is just to stay alive and being as annoying to the enemy as possible. Having the health gain from the conch and the health on hit from the black box, you should be able to survive for a very long time. However, I like to keep the ability to rocket jump a lot without taking insane amount of damage, so I keep the gunboats on. This weapon would also work quite well with a shotgun. I really don't think that any choice of secondary weapon is a bad choice with the black box, to be honest. Honestly, I would say if you were going to use the black box, just test out a bunch of different weapons that you might like and use whatever you're comfortable with and that you've had fun using. Because at the end of the day, the whole point of playing this game is to have fun. So you may as well use weapons that you find fun. I have to say that I personally had a lot of fun using this weapon on stream earlier, and by the way, I live stream on Twitch every single day, so you should probably go and check that out. There'll be a link in the description. I'm trying to hit Twitch partner as a potential goal, so I need to get a whole bunch of people showing up to each stream. If you have nothing to do and you want some entertainment and you don't want to just, or you've already watched my video for the day, or you know, you don't have any other YouTubers to watch, you may as well just stop by and chill for a bit. I found that the black box was actually a nice little alternative to the rocket launcher that I want to actually try and use a little bit more in my live streams and stuff like that. As you know, I am trying to vary up my gameplay a little bit, even if Harvest is still the most dominant map in all of my footage. It's not my fault, I just get cued into it a lot more and I do well on it. But yeah, like I said, I had a lot of fun trying out this gun, and I feel like everyone should try and use it at least a little bit and see how you like it. I would definitely recommend it. Anyway, that is going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like I said, we are trying to hit 75,000 subscribers, which is insane. I never thought I'd be able to say that. So yeah, subscribe if you're new. And also let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the video. I've been working really hard recently to make all of these videos the best they can be. So if you're enjoying that and you want to see a certain video, or you know what, you want to tell me how I've done in this one, then let me know in the comments. I absolutely love reading what you have to say. So that is everything that I wanted to say. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.